crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Good morning, Bix Weir, roadtour.com. It's your morning horn of Z's, your sip of chaga coffee. It is a huge day on the road to Ruda. Huge day, huge. All these things I've been screaming about for so long are starting to be revealed, and still the price has not gone up for two of the big ones. Now, this is just the biggest opportunity you will ever have to change your stars, to change your life. Number one, silver. Number two, theta. Massive announcements. Let's start with silver. Obviously, silver's not doing anything yet. But look at this chart. This is 2011. Silver hit just about $50. It is today trading for one half of that. A little more than one half of that. And everybody knows there's a silver shortage. This little red line should be well above the $50 number. There wasn't a silver shortage back in 2011. This is the largest silver shortage in history, and yet the price has done nothing. News out yesterday from the U.S. Mint saying the silver price is suppressed. Here's the announcement. This is from the United States Mint. The United States Mint is committed to providing the best possible online experience to its customers. The global silver shortage has driven demand for many of our bullion and numismatic products to record highs. The global silver shortage. Does this price, $27, look like a global silver shortage? Was there a global silver shortage in 2011? No, there was not. There was not. There was Bill Daley put as Barack Obama's chief of staff to rig the price of silver down, but there was not a global silver shortage. By definition, a global silver shortage, the price should be skyrocketing through the roof. Let's get back to it. This level of demand is felt most acutely by the Mint during the initial product release of numismatic items. Most recently, in the pre-order window for 2021 Morgan dollars with Carson City, Privy Mark, blah, 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 New York, Privy Mark, blah, 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 the extraordinary volume of web traffic caused significant numbers of Mint customers to experience website anomalies that resulted in their inability to complete transactions. Have you fixed your website? If it's just a website anomaly, don't forget, the U.S. Mint is required by law. It's written into the law. They have to produce enough coins to meet demand, no matter what that price of silver is. Right now, the U.S. Mint is breaking the law by not producing enough coins to meet demand. They go on. In the interest of properly rectifying the situation, the Mint is postponing the pre-order window for the remaining 2021 Morgan and Peace silver dollars that were originally scheduled for June 1st. While inconvenient to many, this deliberate delay, it is illegal for them to deliberately delay the production of silver. This deliberate delay will give the Mint time necessary to obtain web traffic management tools to enhance the user experience. That is illegal. As the demand for silver remains greater than supply, what happens when the demand for silver is greater than supply? The price of silver should be the highest of all time today. Forget about all the other reasons. The reality is the U.S. Mint said there's a global silver shortage and demand is way higher than supply. Why? Why is the price one half of its all-time high? Market manipulation. The CFTC has more than enough proof to take out these criminal bankers. They go on. As the demand for silver remains greater than the supply, The reality is such that not everyone will be able to purchase a coin. Again, that is illegal. Let's look at U.S. Code 5112, denominations and specifications of design coins. Go right down to the silver part. Notwithstanding any other provisions of law, the Secretary shall mint, not he has the decision to mint. They shall mint in quantities and qualities that the Secretary determines are sufficient to meet public demand. The U.S. Mint is saying we are not producing silver coins sufficient to meet public demand. Janet Yellen has a problem. This is a law. The law was written in 1987. Originally, it was amended a few times so that the Secretary, meaning the Treasury Secretary, has the power to determine, not to determine that it is enough or is not enough. Clearly, the Mint is saying it is not enough. We do not have enough silver to meet demand. That is what the U.S. Mint has said. Now, if Janet Yellen wants to come out and contradict it and say, yes, there's plenty of silver to meet demand as required by law, then come out and say that. And tell the U.S. Mint they better change their stance. And they better find these silver coins that they can't get because there's no silver. This is the U.S. Mint making this announcement saying there is a global silver shortage and yet the price goes nowhere. It is illegal in the U.S. law. Written in 1987, Barney Frank was one of those people who put the U.S. Silver Eagle law into place. It was amended in 2012 by Tim Geithner. Well, Congress signed in law. It said that the Treasury Secretary gets to decide, not to decide if they are meeting or if they're not, but the Treasury Secretary is supposed to decide, supposed to determine, let's read the exact language. Notwithstanding any other law provision of law, the Secretary shall mint and issue in qualities and quantities that the Secretary determines are sufficient to meet public demand. If the Treasury Secretary, if Janet Yellen can't determine whether or not there is a silver shortage, why doesn't she ask the experts, like the U.S. Mint, who is an expert in silver? Obviously, they're the largest purchaser of silver, but outside of the banking cabal. They're the largest, they make the largest retail coin sold in the world, the U.S. Silver Eagle. And, oh, by the way, did I tell you that the U.S. Mint hedges its position? If they have no silver in their coffers right now, those are all naked hedges right now that the U.S. Mint holds. There's my question for the U.S. Mint. How many outstanding silver shorts do you have? Yes, some people are amazed that the U.S. Mint has silver shorts. They do. But now they are naked because the U.S. Mint has no silver. Naked silver shorts from your government. That's how criminal this cabal is. So keep the fight up. We are winning the battle, obviously. There's no more silver left in the world for these idiots. We are about to see the biggest panic in human history to buy a commodity from the manufacturers that need silver. Flat screen TVs, solar panels. Where's Elon? Electric cars. Where's Elon? Massive, massive, massive short position. The U.S. Mint just admitted it. Voila. At 6:01 this morning. What's the CFTC going to say now? Hey, CFTC, the price is one half of its all-time high, and yet the U.S. Mint is saying there's a global silver shortage, the likes of which we've never seen before. The U.S. Mint has never said anything like this before. And so we move on. All right. Another amazing thing. Crypto's getting slammed again. That's not so amazing. One, there's a standout. Where's the lone green ticker? Theta. Or it was green this morning. Theta. Theta went up to 850. And it's getting slammed down now. Look at that. 850. Why did it get up to 850? Because the word is getting out. Theta is going to be the number 1 or 2 cryptocurrency in the world by market cap. The number 1 or 2. And you say, Bix, how could that be? Well, first of all, no other cryptos would work unless Theta works. Theta is expanding broadband. That is the biggest problem in the tech world right now. Broadband expansion can't be done by sticking 5G towers on every street corner. 5G towers go 100 yards. That's it. 100 yards. That's it. Theta installed in every smart TV on every computer would solve that problem. A Theta Edge node on every computer sharing broadband. But that's not even what the big news is. We all know how powerful memes are. Even stupid ones. Elon Musk saying, buy Dogecoin. And Dogecoin explodes higher. What if there's a real meme going to go on very soon? For example, yesterday, Tom Brady was broadcast on the Theta Network. NFL legend Tom Brady has definitely invested in cryptos. The 7-time Super Bowl champion says he doesn't see cryptos going away. As for which coins he owns, the 7-time Super Bowl champion didn't say. Tom Brady started a company called Autograph. It's an NFT company. It's going to be a massive, 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 massive success. Every single pro athlete, movie star, musician is going to be using Autograph. He knows how big it is. And he's a great spokesman. Listen to what he said about cryptos. All of you people who are scared
When I
cryptos
learn
are
about
away.
crypto and blockchain technologies, I really wanted to be a part of building a great platform that could create opportunities for myself, other artists, other entertainment brands to create great collectibles. And when I was a kid, I was a big baseball card collector. Understanding that the kids now in the digital age, are going to want so many things at their disposal on their devices. It's a great opportunity to be involved in that for unique collectibles, but really to provide great experiences for different fans and collectors. And it's really the next generation of interaction between celebrities and their fans, or great brands and the people who love those brands. So that's ultimately what our goal is with Autograph, was to create a great platform for athletes, organizations, digital creators, musicians to launch their own drops and provide great experiences for people who really support them the most. And
just kind of curious, Tom, what first caught your attention with crypto, and sort of, I'm just curious to know if you've gotten involved with any investing in crypto, perhaps.
I definitely have. Really the last year, I'd say. It's funny, in our quarterback room, one of my coaches has been on it for 8-9 months. So we talk about it basically every day, the prices of the different tokens, how the space is doing. So it's definitely something that, again, it's on all of our minds because, we're very interested. We're learning more and more about these emerging markets. So I'm a big believer in it. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think absolutely there's going to be volatility. But at the same time, knowing, when there's a lot of change and there's disruption in markets, there's a lot of people that are going to fight those systems. And I've definitely recognized that in the health and wellness space. I've been someone who decided to treat my body differently than the way that everyone else treated it. I wanted to start a business that was based around the teachings and learnings that I had as an athlete and why I continued to play football at a high level. And there's obviously systems in place that don't really preach those same things. And, a lot of people will see you as, you're really an outlier. You're doing something different, until they adopt it and go, wow, this is amazing. This is a great contribution. So, again, in this particular space of crypto, I'm still learning so much.
Brings up another question, which is one hears that many athletes are starting to look at sort of taking portions of their salaries in alternative ways. Have you considered taking part of your salary in crypto?
It's definitely, at the end of the day, technically that can't happen. They can't pay their athletes, what they pay is in dollars. But how you invest your money, absolutely. So I definitely think there'll be more solutions as this is more widely adopted in all areas of our lives. And, how we pay for things now is very different than how we paid for things when I was a kid. At the end of the day, it's transactions and how they're happening, between people in the space of 3 or 4 feet. It's not exchanging dollar bills anymore. It's passing along. Technologies are allowing people to wire information and wire amounts to people's devices and so forth. So the world is changing. I mean, we all have to understand that's just the way it's constant change. And you could be ahead of the curve or behind it. And I'm choosing to be ahead of it. And again, as someone who's always kind of wants to be on the forefront of things, that I'm gonna try to help create the trend and adopt it and recognize that this is where the world's heading.
Wow. I love it. Imagine in the crypto space an intelligent superstar saying, buy this coin. I'm not saying Elon Musk isn't intelligent, but telling people to buy Dogecoin because it's a meme and it's a puppy is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Elon was clearly trying to manipulate the public, whereas Tom Brady is not. He's explaining to people how the world is changing, how the experience between fan and superstar is going to change. Oh, by the way, did I tell you announced also was this. Blockchain powerhouse CAA joins blockchain video network Theta. The addition of creative artist agency as a validator brings the video network closer to full decentralization, said Theta Lab CEO Mitch Liu. Top and talent and sports agency creative CAA has joined Theta to help with governance and validation of its blockchain video-based delivery network. Do you know how big this is? And do you know how easily this ties in with Autograph and Tom Brady? This is literally meshing together all of the above. It is going to be Ed Reardon of the crypto viewing guys, September of last year, saw a superstar sports athlete / CEO on TV saying, buy Theta. That's what the remote viewing saw, along with Hitomi's remote viewing, which was unbelievable. Theta is going to be the number 1 or number 2 crypto in the world, which means right now, as of right now, Theta is ranked 20, market cap of $7 billion. To get to number 1 or 2, Bitcoin is 687. So that is 100x. A 100x move if the cryptos don't even move, if Bitcoin doesn't move. That's a 100x move for Theta if Bitcoin doesn't move. We all know Bitcoin's going to go triple, quadruple, which means 300, 400, 500x. If it does go to number 2, I think it will go to number 1. Look at all the artists from who is Creative Artists. Creative Artists Agency is an American talent and sports agency based in Los Angeles. It is regarded as a dominant and influential company in the talent agency business and manages numerous clients. Who are these clients? Look at these clients. I mean, these are the who's who of famous people, from sports to films. I mean, it's like everybody. J.J. Abrams, Jennifer Aniston, Alec Baldwin, Sacha Baron Cohen, Blunt, Emily Blunt, Jeff Bridges, Sandra Bullock, all these crazy names. Glenn Close, Tom Cruise, the crazy mofo, Billy Crystal. I mean, Johnny Depp, Cameron Diaz. All the big names are part of CA. Spielberg's there. I mean, a lot of these guys are deep state. I won't go there. Oh, by the way, if you want to go there, Paige, my lovely daughter Paige, just produced her first episode of Paige Uncensored, where this does not go on YouTube. It's on the private road only, and she talks to the first episode is human trafficking. So go check that out. But, I mean, going down the list, and then you get into music. Christina Aguilera, Bette Benadar, Mariah Carey, Kelly Clarkson, Miley Cyrus, John Fogerty, Ariana Grande, Demi Lovato, John Mayer, Tim McGraw, Kanye West, Carrie Underwood. All these famous people work with CAA, sports stars. Beckham, Jeter, Manning, Eli and Peyton, Peterson, Romo, Cristiano Ronaldo, the most famous soccer player in the world, and television stars. James Corden, Stephen Colbert, Simon Cowell. It's just massive amount of stars. All of them are connected to this. Hollywood powerhouse CAA joins blockchain video network on the Theta network as a validator. Ding, 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 ding. That's what I have to say. Ding, 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 ding. And they haven't listed which Guardian. They did. You can see now there's 15 Guardian nodes. I think there's going to be 20, 22, 23, something like that. But the Theta Lab Guardian nodes, Theta has already said they're holding some of those for clients that just don't want to be named yet. So there you go. It's one of these. So just 2,000 or 2 million Theta. But I mean, Theta is going to blow the socks off all cryptos. If you own, I said long ago, swap all your cryptos for Theta and Theta Fuel. Why did I say that? Because it's massively undervalued compared to what it is doing. The use case of Theta is going to beat every other crypto, by far, by a long margin. And from the day one, Theta Group, the Theta Labs said, we are going to concentrate on partnerships. Brilliant move. They didn't care about what their coin was doing right away. They said, we're going to sign serious partnerships with serious players in the streaming business and in the entertainment business, and then they're going to go global. They said it. This year is the year that they put, I think it's $10 million into marketing, which we haven't seen yet. Just wait. Tom Brady in front of the screen saying, get your Theta, get your NFTs, get your Theta Fuel. Okay, that's what I got for you. I am posting in the next few minutes the next Jenny Moonstone reading. This one's about silver and Theta. And then after that is another, I have two. There's two from this week. Awesome readings. If you want to understand this one I posted last week, the massive secrets exposed, the Theta autograph connection. Nobody is talking about this other than on the road to Ruta. And it is massive. That's what I'm saying. So that's where we are. Like I said, it's a great time to be on the road to Ruta, especially if you're buying up silver right now and sticking it in your own possession. If you don't have any silver right now, you are in luck. Today's your lucky day. You get to buy silver at massively price-suppressed prices, according to the U.S. Mint. If you don't have a local coin dealer, call up mine, Andy Scheckman, ANDY, at milesfranklin.com. Send him an email. Andy, ANDY, at milesfranklin.com, milesfranklin.com. If you have already ordered from him, order some more. I know the premiums are off the charts because there's no silver left. And at some point, the CFTC is going to have to just give up their protection of these criminal bankers. And I think that point is coming very soon, especially as we approach the July deliveries. Remember, last year, July deliveries were the most in history, 85, 87 million ounces. I would not be surprised if we break the 100 million ounces this time. Why? Because nobody has any silver. Not even the U.S. Mint has silver. So where do you get silver? You can pull it off SLV, but you're going to run into bankers when you do that. You can pull it out of the COMEX. They are required by law to deliver. And if they have to settle with cash, use that cash to get the real thing. Buy. That's all I got for you. Great time on the road to Ruta. It's going to get really exciting come June, July. Hang on tight. This is Bix Weir. I will talk to you guys later.
Hang on tight, my friends. Theta Girl's on her way. Well, I was searching for a token that would fly to the sky. Dump everything on her, let her take me so high. Well, she said her name was Theta, wanna go for a ride. All band expansion, always there by my side. She's my Theta girl, she really rocks my world. Go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go. I said go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go. Well, the 40X move in 2020 was fun. You ain't seen how high my little Theta can run. Coinbase will add 300 million or more. America will love her while they watch her price soar. She's my Theta girl, she really rocks my world. Go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go. I said go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go. Go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go. Theta jealous, I love Theta too much. She said, I know it sounds crazy, I'm missing your touch. You're gonna have to choose, it's either me or your coin. I'm sad to see her go, but look where Theta is gone. She's my Theta girl, she really rocks my world. Go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go. I said go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go. Go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go. Go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go. You're my Theta girl, you really rock my world. Go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go. Well, I believe Shirazi $1,000 or more. Everybody watching Theta partner galore. Samsung and Sony, Apple, Netflix and more. Google and then YouTube, well you watch it, press soar. It's my Theta girl, she really rocks my world. Go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go. Sit go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go. Go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go. Go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go. You're my Theta girl, you really rock my world. Go Theta, go Theta, go Theta, go.